Well, US and Iran are set to hold indirect talks in Switzerland.
And it is aimed to strike a deal to avert fresh conflict and bring an end to weeks of threats. Now, the new round of negotiations in Geneva come after the US carried out a massive military buildup in the region, and President Trump repeatedly threatened to strike Iran if a deal is not reached.
The dispute between the countries mostly revolves around Iran's nuclear program. But the US has also been pushing to discuss Iran's ballistic missile program.
US Secretary of State Marco Rubio has warned that Iran must negotiate on its missile program a day after President Trump alleged that Tehran was working on rockets that could hit the US.
I think progress needs to be made. It would be good if progress was made on Thursday. And I would say that the Iranian insistence on not discussing ballistic missiles is a big, big problem.
Special Envoy Steve Witkoff told a private gathering that the administration is demanding any nuclear deal with Iran remains in effect indefinitely.
Now, despite these statements from the Trump administration, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian said he has a favorable outlook for the negotiations that could finally move beyond this neither war nor peace situation. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, who is leading the Iranian delegation at the talks, has called it a historic opportunity, adding that a deal was within reach. Araghchi has arrived in Geneva.
The US will be represented by Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, who is married to Trump's daughter Ivanka.
The two countries held talks earlier in the month in Oman, which is mediating the negotiations, and then gathered for a second round in Geneva just last week. This will be the third.
The Trump administration has imposed another tranche of sanctions on people and companies who are accused of enabling Iran's ballistic missile program, drone production and illicit oil sales as the US presses Iran to make a deal.